Welcome back, everyone. We are still in Mushroom Way, and we're going to continue on. We have one more section, two more sections. I don't remember half our sections. Yeah, so we're going to go rescue Toad and... Are we rescuing Toad? Yeah, we're probably going to have to rescue Toad again. I mean, he's walking through here without any defense whatsoever. On the plus side, at the end of it, our princess will not be in another castle. She'll just be gone. Because, yeah, I mean, here we are. Toadette's captured. Not Toadette. If Toadette was captured, we wouldn't have a problem, seeing as how she doesn't even exist right now. Oh, I leveled. So when you level, you can choose between raising your max HP, your attack, your defense, match attack, and things go up anyways. This just gives you a little bonus. Personally, I like going with the attack and defense bonus for Mario, and part of that's because like any RPG, I was gonna say like good RPG, but not good RPGs do it, and some of them do it even worse. But Mario has a item in the game that makes his attack just absurd. Likewise, there's armor that naturally defends you against like all damage, and you can use another item after that to boost up your ability to avoid sass effects and stuff, and basically make someone a tank. This typical strategy is that we're going to use another character for that. I don't want to ruin too much of the storyline, second episode in, but you can basically have almost just a defensive god, and if you give it to Mario, where he just does massive attacks and can't take any damage or die. That raised my flower points, so I now have more special ability. What's unique about this game is that all of my characters share the same pool. And the good thing is that all my characters share the same pool. So it's a double-edged sword in the sense that, yeah, I should probably be focusing more. I'm not getting any time attacks whatsoever. It's kind of a double-edged sword. If I use this, my next character isn't going to be able to use anything, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, if one of them uses an item to heal it, I can just heal it, and I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about getting the right person. Oh, he's trapped again? I knew he was going to get caught later on, but geez, this is ridiculous. Oh, I don't have jump for the turtles. Oh, well, here we go. And bam. I remember the Koopas being tougher. Oh, well. Boy, that was a close call! Here's a token of my appreciation! Received a flower tab. I don't know what that does. Do I have it? Let's see what it does. Raises flower points by 1. Boom. There we go. Did it fully heal my flower points too? Sweet. Oh, I bet you Toad healed them. Oh well. I'm going to hit this. Fight you. Should have waited because I didn't realize that was going to do that. So that mushroom just fully healed me, but I was already fully healed. My life is hell. Poor Mario. So, yeah. I don't know. I like this game a lot. It's got a lot of storyline. It's got a lot of fun characters. It's got a unique storyline in the sense that it's not this typical go save princess from Bowser. So, I want to fight you so badly. Supposedly, I remember there being a way that I could do that way back when. I remember it took me like almost an hour to figure it out. You had to like run and then defend against somebody else. But, yeah, man, you really don't realize how much you miss someone until they're gone. Donovan, I miss you. Come back. Maybe Donovan will join me for this later on as we go if we play more of it. I know he's not usually a huge fan of this game, but it is what it is. But, yeah, he's really good at starting the conversations with random outside stuff. Like, I know if he was here, he'd probably talk about the Doctor Strange movie that just came out, which I'm not a huge movie-going guy. Whereas Donovan has already announced that he works at a theater, so we always go back and forth because he gets really excited about movies and wants people to see them, and I just don't have the time. And if I'm gonna spend money, I don't like spending money on the movies because when I go out and do stuff, I'd rather go out and do stuff. It's kind of like when you go out on a date. I never really liked taking girls to the movies for a first date because to me, the whole point of the movies was to watch the movie, not to get to know the person, which is the entire point of the first date. So the two never like worked with me. For some reason, they always felt like that was like a cop out. Like you just wanted to just take them out and have time with them versus like going bowling or things like that where uh, you can actually talk to the people in between frames and stuff. Plus, we did a lot of online dating before I met my wife online, and you don't want to necessarily always immediately. I'm good. Nope, he's already gone. You don't always get the chance to. Well, you get a lot of going. I mean, not chance, but there's a lot going on where you meet people that don't pretend to be somebody they're not, and things like that. And it's really almost kind of scary sometimes. I mean, even as a guy, it's still a scary setup because you don't know if there's going to be a bigger guy who's pretending to be a girl on the other side. So like when Cheryl and I first started dating, and we talking, and we wanted to meet up, we decided that we were going to do a group date. And me not wanting to go to the movies, and her really not being a fan of that as well, because it kind of defeats the whole bringing friends thing, because now it's no one gets to really engage with anybody, so there's no vetting or anything of that for what kind of person they are, and I am sucking with these time attacks. But it also comes into its own problems. I mean, I had a friend who it was ridiculous. He invited other people I didn't invite, and it was just this big to-do that probably shouldn't have been. I'm surprised she even stayed. Hey, are you looking at me and my hammer? I don't like you. Mario, you better be careful. He's definitely got a mean streak. Toad, are you gonna? Oh, okay. I gotta get up closer. Now you got my hammer angry. You shouldn't have done that. All right. But yeah, it was ridiculous. Just friends got invited by friends, and then it was this whole big to do, and then we were late because we had car problems. Oh, it was a disaster, really. But it worked out in the end. But as far as going out on dates, it's nice. Valor up. It's nice to be able to go out in groups and do things, and even like dinner. I mean, go out, have dinner together, things like that. At least you're talking during the time. You don't really talk during the movies. At least you're not supposed to. So, I don't know. It just seems like a bad idea for a date. I am out of flower power. Oh, boy. So, I don't know. Me and the movies never really mixed as far as dates and stuff go. And likewise, if I'm going to spend the money, I'd rather buy the movie and have it, or just pay a lot less and rent it. Because, oh my God, they're so expensive nowadays. So, I don't know. But Donovan's huge into movies, so he likes them, but I don't keep up with them most of the time. I usually end up reading the wiki for the synopsis more often than I go to see it. Especially because a lot of them have been just standard blow-ups. Like just fight, blow up, which, I like. But I also like storyline, and a lot of them have been having like a lot of just convoluted, or they try to cram too much into it, or they really kind of do too much with the time they have, or they draw something out. And I'm a huge Hobbit fan. In fact, we read it when I was real little with my dad, and then we just kept reading different the books throughout my life when I could read my own, things like that. And I don't know. There it is. I really liked The Hobbit, and I liked the extra book that goes along with it, the unfinished kind of works of J.R. Tolkien. But you don't get that with the movies because they take The Hobbit, and The Hobbit's a long book, don't get me wrong. So it could have easily been with the extra stuff 2 movies. But at some point, I got to focus here because I'm going to mess this up. No, I need you. Toad, I need you. There we are. There. That's so those are fraud coins, and those are secretive, but that's like the only time you're going to be able to ever get that. So, yeah. Oh, I think I missed one there. Oh, well. So, I don't know. It shouldn't have been 3 movies. It really shouldn't have been. Because the works are not that much longer. And they added a lot of extra stuff to the movie that just kind of made it, to me, ruined what the book was, and it wasn't for that much more entertainment value. So, we're going to watch Mario try to explain this without using any words whatsoever.
So we heard the explosion or something at Bowser's Keep. It was so loud I almost dropped my spores. Excuse me, where is the princess? She departed for your house hours ago. Oh, what? Oh, I fear the worst. Could Bowser somehow be behind all this?
All right. So Mario...
Spores alive! You're telling us that Bowser has abducted the princess again? No, never mind. It'll be up to you to enter the keep and rescue Princess Toadstool.
Can't do that. Bowser and me fought. And then Bowser died. And then Princess was happy. And then... Bam! So, yeah, Mario doesn't speak. And this is what he does. So, somehow, people, somehow people decide that they can understand him.
Egad! The keep is unassailable? What awful power is at work here? Oh no, this is disastrous. Mario, her life is in your hands. Please save our dear princess again. No. I mean, I'll be king afterwards, so don't do too much. Mario! I almost forgot. This may not help you, but why don't you take it along? It's a map, even though you can see it at any time. Oh, and Mario!
You goddamn cat.
Mario, forgive me, but I can't stop worrying about the princess. Go to the cellar and prepare for your journey. The Vault Guard shall assist you.
Alright, finally I can leave. Alright, I feel like I'm missing a thing around here. So, yeah, this is Princess's Toadstool's Keep. God, speaking of bad movies, though, the Super Mario Brothers movie was awful. Mario! The Chancellor has filled me in! Come! Let me show you around! Alright, I can learn what items do, even though I've already used them. And I missed. This is a coin! You use them for money! The small ones are worth 1, and the large ones are worth 10. This one's a 10! I don't know, I think it's more of a 6.5. I'm not really happy with the way that groove goes. And this is a flower! The more you gather, the more flower points you have in battle. Find them! And this is a mushroom! If you don't know what these are, you're playing the wrong game! Unfortunately, mushrooms you'll find as items only restore your HP. So beware! And then I guess that is kind of a good point. A lot of people would see the flower and then go. Ooh, look, a bedroom. Hey, Toad. The Vault Guard better not be slacking around goofing off while I'm cleaning the guest room. Oh, is that guest room? Sweet. Whoa, forgot that you can't really bounce. So, alright, I'll have to go save Toadstool from God knows where since, God knows what. And we're just gonna go and... hey, come back here! And... Hey! Oh my god! Come back here! Oh, poor crocodile. And Marshmallow Man. Alright, well, we are going to... Oh no, that reptile stole my grandpa's coin. Oh, Sniffle. I can't cry. Big boys don't cry. But it's just not fair. What am I gonna do? Alright, well, we're gonna figure out how to calm this crying baby down next on the next episode. Thank you everyone for watching. Donovan will probably post links to his Twitter and Twitch inside the description below. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!